it's Izzy and happy 2016. In typical Izzy fashion, I kicked off the new year with this happening. Do you see that? It's not supposed to look like that. Not supposed to look like that at all. Those white lines, not supposed to be there. Today, I'm going to be talking about my favorite things of 2015 because seemed like a good idea, you know? I haven't done a favorites video in a really long time and I just thought I'd kind of sum up the year with some of my favorite movies, some of my favorite albums and artists and songs. I've got some fashion stuff, I've got a couple of beauty things, and I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite experiences that I had in 2015 because what better way to sum up the year? Am I right? Before I forget, if you watch until the end of the video, I have a very exciting announcement because my entire life is pretty much changing in 2016 and you guys need to know about it, so watch until the end of the video. Okay, stay tuned, bye. So first of all, I have one fashion favorite that you guys would have seen before. It's this FallenBrokenStreet hat. FallenBrokenStreet are from Byron Bay in New South Wales here in Australia, and they make the most beautiful hats. I forget what the style's called, but I'll link it down below. But it's got mud stains from Splendour. It's just served me very well. I've worn it to death and I want to get another one. Second fashion favorite is a pair of shoes that will surprise nobody. They are the Adidas Superstars or Adidas, whatever you want to call it. There's not much to say about them. I mean, they're fantastic. They're like 4 sizes too big for me, but they've sold out everywhere. So we just deal with the ski foot situation. So yeah, would highly recommend. Bit pricey, but that's that goddamn Samsung phone. Next, we have a food favorite, I guess. This is the most random favorites video I've ever done. Coffee and my coffee pot. This is probably my most used appliance of the whole of 2016. 2016? Getting ahead of myself. This is the year where I started drinking more coffee than recommended for any person ever. It's happening. I forgot to have a coffee yesterday and I had the worst headache. I'm in too deep. Next, we have a mascara that changed my life. This is the Falsies by Maybelline. You guys always ask me what's on my lashes, and it's always this. It builds up really nicely without being clumpy. It makes your lashes so long. I get people asking me if I'm wearing false lashes, and then they don't believe me when I say that I'm not. Extremely flattering, by the way. It was just a highlight, a major highlight. And also the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. This one is in Stockholm and I also have one in London. They are like a non-drying equivalent of a liquid lipstick. They have the best nudes and I'm just, all about it, all about it. Yes, this action, I am all about it. So the next thing I used / wore to death in 2015 were these watches. I'm sure you've seen one before. This one is Mark Bale here with the bigger face, and this one is Daniel Wellington. I had never owned a watch before 2015 and now I have 4 of them, if that tells you anything. So what is there to say about a watch? Analog time, fantastic, just great, wow. One more fashion favorite, I have my overalls. Do I even need to say anything? I have worn overalls of some kind at least once a week for the whole year. I love overalls. I love the fact that I look like a 12-year-old in them or a farmer. I live for it. They are so cute. Overalls are my religion. Now moving on to music and TV shows and movies and all of my favorite things like that. Splendour in the Grass in June, July? Huge highlight of my year. I loved it so much. I just have such a thing for festivals, but they're so expensive, but I love them. And from that, I kind of started listening to the Wombats a lot more. They dropped their Glitterbug album in 2015, I think in April or something. Pretty much every single song on there was a favorite. They're a band out of England and they're so good, so I will link them down below if you want to listen. I also loved A$AP Rocky and his album Long Live A$AP. LSD was one of my favorite tracks of the entire year. Another album that I loved was the Neighbourhood's Wiped Out album, which wasn't released too long ago. Cry Baby and RIP to My Youth were probably my two favorites. For film, I watched a lot of documentaries in 2015. My favorites were hands down No Cameras Allowed and Amy. No Cameras Allowed is about a guy who snuck into music festivals for a year. It makes me want to get up and travel so badly. I loved it to death, so go and watch that. And also Amy, which was a documentary about Amy Winehouse and her life, which was heartbreaking but so beautiful. For TV shows, I absolutely ripped through the new season of Orange is the New Black. Cannot wait for the next season. I am a die-hard fan. Also Narcos, I started watching that and I finished it. I finished the first season. It was really great. And then my final favorite was YouTube, and it's so much fun. I love the community. You guys are so sweet. I'm obsessed, honestly. I am also so glad that you guys liked my Dear 2016 video, and I would love to make videos like that in the future. So thank you guys so much. And then my big announcement, I am moving in February. At the end of this month, I'm moving to Melbourne by myself, to a city where I don't know anybody, and I am terrified but so excited. And obviously you guys will be coming along with me. I'm gonna start my moving vlogs very soon. I'm excited. It will be amazing. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and have a beautiful year. I love you all so very much. Goodbye.